What's up, family? Welcome back to Truthville, USA. I am Q. Well, it's happening. That plan has been put in place to get rid of Aileen Cannon. Aileen Cannon must go. There's a report out that two, not just one, but two separate judges have now gone to Aileen Cannon and have told her that she must must step out. She must walk away and hand this case over to someone else. She was told to stay in her lane, that the optics are terrible, that they've said, for her because she was appointed by Donald Trump. And how dare she at this point go and oversee a case that was randomly selected. See, now, for whatever reason, in the state of Florida, just like in the state of New York, supposedly has random selection of judges for cases. But for whatever reason, Judge Merchan gets picked for all of them. For whatever reason, every case that has to do with the Trump team or has to do with the Trump organization, Judge Merchan gets picked. It's crazy, just weird how that happens. But Judge Aileen Cannon was randomly selected. They said she needs to stay in her lane. They're upset at the fact that she is actually hearing a case on whether or not that Donald Trump should be allowed to stay, that Jack Smith should be allowed to remain a prosecutor, that he is legally or ethically allowed to prosecute or to push this case. And Judge Cannon has said, I'll hear it out. I will hear it out. And tomorrow she's expected to actually hear another part of the case on whether or not Donald Trump should have an unconstitutional gag order. They are pushing her to allow the gag order. But, I pray for her. And you guys should be praying for Aileen Cannon as well, because they're only going to ask nicely a couple of times. After that, then it becomes forceful, and I pray that she's able to keep the same level of integrity even when more pressure comes. You guys have to realize that this was the case. This was the case that if they could get through, could ensure that Donald Trump's legacy and his ability to run for office was going to be destroyed forever. It's one thing to be able to call him a felon, a convicted felon. It's an entirely different case, though, to be able to call him an insurrectionist. That is the goal. That was the goal. Because if they can attach insurrectionist to his name, he will forever be unable to run for any type of U.S. office again. Now, let's be fair. Donald Trump is in his mid-70s. He's not looking to run much longer after this. That's why I always laugh when they say, if Trump gets in, he's never going to leave. He's in his mid-70s. How long is he actually going to stay? But this is an interesting case because they're doing everything they can to get rid of Aileen Cannon because they fear what is going to happen if they don't. I think they know that this case is on its way to being dismissed. I think they know that if it's not dismissed, at the very least, that Jack Smith is going to be removed as prosecutor, and that kills this case. Plus, the fact that she has essentially said, I'm not even going to put this on my docket anytime soon because Jack Smith lied about messing with the evidence. They messed with the evidence. They fooled with the evidence. He admitted to lying about fooling with the evidence. And so she took it off her docket and says, I need to figure this out. And while I figure it out, we're not going to even plan to hear this case on its merits. Applaud to her. Congratulations. But like I said, they're doing everything they can to turn up the heat on Aileen Cannon to get her to drop out of the overhearing or oversight of this case. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this. Is it going to work? Is it not going to work? I'll see you guys next time. Be blessed.